Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jolly, and today I want to do a thrift flip video. So this thrift flip is basically following JenerationDIY's video of turning an off-the-shoulder top into a square neck top. And I have this off-the-shoulder top sitting in my closet for quite a few years, and I used to wear it very often, but then the trend kind of wore off, so it's just been sitting in my closet for quite some time. And when I saw that DIY video from JenerationDIY, I really liked it, and I really liked how it turned out, so that's what I'm going to do. But I didn't actually follow exactly how she did the thrift flip, so if you're curious how mine turns out, although you can see from the thumbnail, you can keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and also like this video if you enjoy it. This is the before of how this off-the-shoulder top looks like, and as you can see, the attachment of the sleeves and body itself is broken, so I'm going to first rip all of the seams from this top. I made a plan of what I'm planning to do and how it will look like, and I want to embody the spirit of the thrift flipping, so I'm not going to use it as a piece of fabric and start all over. I'm just first separating the sleeves from the body, as well as take away the elastics from the three pieces. It's a tedious process, but just put on some Netflix or YouTube, then it's going to be fine. And here I'm just picking out the leftover thread from the top here. So let's thread our sewing machine. I was struggling for quite a bit with threading the thread through the needle. And I actually want to show that I used two different threads for the bobbin and the top, just to experiment. So first I'm just hemming the side seam that is fraying from the sleeves due to the removal of the elastic. Then I did the sewings on the sleeves. So here I'm just adding the elastic to the end of the sleeves to make it a puffy sleeve. And here's some sewing ASMR. I don't know, it's just kind of soothing for me to hear the sounds from my sewing machine. And I just tried it on to see whether I like how it looks, whether it fits, and do I like the length. And it's good, I like it. So I'm just repeating what I did to that one sleeve to the other one, and I'm first hemming the edges again. But then I completely forgot what I did to the other sleeve, so here's just me throwing a tantrum.
What did I need this for? Oh, I get it. Oh my god. Ugh.
Anyways, now that I finally remembered, I'm just sewing a channel for the elastic to go through. And then I realized that the part where I got lazy and didn't hem is fraying, so I hand sewed to try to hide it. And then it is less noticeable. So now I learned my lesson that I should not be lazy and should be hemming all the sides. I don't quite remember, but I think I'm like folding it twice to hem it so that it looks cleaner. So here I'm just sewing elastic onto the top to make the top part. And then fast forward to a few hours later, I think I was finished with the sleeves and also the first part of the top. So I'm just cutting out the fabric for the bottom part of the top while having an online lecture. So I'm just measuring approximately how much fabric I'll need for the front part of the bottom of the top, because I don't want it together, but I also don't want it to be constraining. And I also didn't really measure exactly because I'm Asian and Asians don't measure. Then once I got the measurement out of the way and the line drawn, then just cut the fabric. So after the piece is cut, I'm pinning the fabric to the top that I got done. So how I did that is basically I flipped the tube inside out and have the fabric's right side together. So I'm just checking to make sure it is correct before sewing it in place. So here I'm done sewing the two pieces together. And you can see that I haven't cut out the excess fabric yet, but then you can also see that the outside of the top looks okay. So now I'm just snipping off the excess fabric randomly. Then this is the fabric I have to work on the back of the bottom part of the top. I looked confused because I felt kind of dumb as I actually wanted the whole back to be a shirring back, so I shouldn't have needed another piece of fabric and I should have just kept shirring the back piece. But anyhow, mistakes were made and we will move on. I'll just continue to guesstimate how much elastic I'll need to cover my back and just pin the elastic in place and sew it onto the fabric, making a shirring. I just want to take a quick moment to apologize to all the people that are offended by my sewing skills and also lack of precision. I'm really sorry. Then I'm done here shirring the back, so I'm just going to be snipping off the excess fabric and also I will be sewing the two sides together. But then the measurement wasn't very accurate, so I had to hand sew some part. And I'm finally done with the top. I'm just cutting off excess fabric. You may finally be able to see how I'm not completely following Generation DIY's video, as I didn't exactly make a pattern for the sleeve as well as a half hole for the sleeve. That is because I want to wear it both like a square neck top and also an off the shoulder top.
I sewed it upside down. It should be like that. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god.
So yeah, I somehow accidentally flipped the top upside down when hand sewing, so now I'm just ripping out the seams and start again. It's a brand new day, and I was just kind of over this project, but thankfully I just have to attach the sleeves to the top the second time. So as much as this ankle sucks, I'm just hand sewing the two sleeves to the top, and then I'm finally done. So here's how the top looks like as an off the shoulder, and just fix the sleeves a bit, and here is how it looks like as a squirt neck top. So let me just show off the shirring back while we're at it. Ooh, wow, modeling, yay, something I'm just so good at. Anyways, let's just take it outside and see how it looks like without my elephant shorts from Thailand.